Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, folks who are unhappy with Donald Trump becoming the Forsitter of the 4-1 Reichs for the 2nd time, and last time, because under Gavr law, a man or woman can only stand for the Forsittership and be chosen 2 times, and can only have 4 years between their 2 times. And a lot of folks, think that it was rigged. A lot of folks think that the choosing, that all the Reichs and all the Shears and all the Nears chose wrong, or someone did something to help one side win against the other side, And a lot of folks are frightened of what Donald Trump will do once he becomes oathed in as the Forsitter of the 4-1 Reichs, the head of Reich and the head of Lawmote, or the head leadership arm of the gathering Lawmote, I need to say. We made a mistake. We just chose someone who wants to make himself a king, a Kaiser, a highest leader, an overlord, a overwatcher. Did you truly believe in all those mud throwing, dirt throwing showings that we saw on the Forsitter, all year, and we heard on the wireless all year, and saw on the Reckoner all year? Yeah, I did. And do you think that the Winnemalt, the House of the Elders and the House of the Folks, won't stand up to the leadership, the Forsitter? They will. They will strike him for wrongdoing. And they'll strike him for wrongdoing, like they did the first time that he was a Forsitter, from 2007 between FYL to 2021 YL. And his 4 years will be up in 2028 YL. So you don't have to worry about him after that. It's the 4 years we got to worry about. I think that some of the Reichs and the Shears and the Nears that they chose wrong. Well, they only chose who they thought in their mind would be good as the head of Reich and the head of Lawmote and the head of leadership arm of the Gavr Lawmote. To be earnest with you. What about you? Well, I don't choose. I never chose. Never and never, I had never chosen any Gavr, Reich, Shear, and Near choosing. Either when I became old enough to do so. So, I don't really care either way. I would have been happy with Kamala Harris. I would have been happy with Donald Trump or anyone else who was standing for the Forsittership. But I don't choose. And if you want to be irked and angered for those 4 years, from 2025 YL to 2028 YL, you have that right. You got that freedom. Yeah, there are folks there are folks who really always think the wrong side won. Now, Kamala Harris, if she would have been chosen, she would have been the first woman Forsitter, the 2nd black woman, the first I guess you would call them southeastern woman. Sadly, that was not to be. But if she wants to stand for the Forsittership again in 2027 YL, she can do so. She will only be at least if she's 60 right now, then by the time 2028 YL comes along, she will be in her late 60s going to her early 70s. And we all know that folks scathe anyone who is elderly, or old when they're chosen as a Forsitter. We all heard the scathing about Joseph Biden's too old to be the Forsitter, and somehow he was the Forsitter from 2021 while to 2025 while though. But you know, there'll be folks that are never happy. I think I'll leave and go to another land. Shit. Come on. I think I'll leave and go to another land. What? Another land that happens to be a gathering folkright, a kingdom folkright? And what happens when you're unhappy with that Forsitter being chosen? Or that first Wicker being chosen? Or that king being kinged? Then what are you going to do? Leave and go to another land? And you know you just can't pick up and leave like that. There's a lot of shit you gotta do. And are you really willing to do all that shit just to leave because you're unhappy with the Forsitter and the under Forsitter for 4 years? Well, I guess that's your own business then. I mean, good luck if you're going to leave the 4-1 rights and go live somewhere else. You know, good luck with that then, if you truly feel that's what you need to do. You know. So, yeah, there are a lot of folks who are angry, or at least irked, that Donald Trump got chosen again as the Forsitter to 4-1 rights. Well, me, I didn't really care either way. I would have been happy with Kamala Harris. I would have been happy with Donald Trump, alright? But then again, I don't choose, so it is what it is. I'll see you all later.